And I really pity with my colleagues from Kenya Kwanza, because they are really trying to justify something that they also know will not fly in their villages. Mr. Speaker, this is a draconian and backward way of collecting revenue from our people. Honorable Speaker, as representatives of the people, I want to hear one member of parliament whose people come to him to ask for a house. I don't know, Mr. Speaker, where the executive has been informed that the priority of Kenyans is houses, Mr. Speaker.
Order.
Mr. Speaker, please protect me. Mr. Speaker,
Order, honorable members. I'll protect you, also avoid unhelpful provocations.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The proposal, Mr. Speaker, to collect 2,500 shillings and targeting 3 million Kenyans. Mr. Speaker, that is collecting 7.5 billion shillings a month. Honorable Speaker, 7.5 billion shillings a month. If this money was proposed to be put in education, which is an area that most of our people are in need of, if this 7.5 billion shillings was put in education, I would gladly contribute 2,500 shillings. And Mr. Speaker, the impact that that money would have, 7.5 billion, if that money was given to 290 constituencies, which these members of parliament represent, each constituency will get over 25 million shillings a month. That is something that if was proposed, we would gladly support. Because, Mr. Speaker, our people need certain basic things, food being one of them. Honorable Speaker, the money that Kenyans contribute to NHIF, for example, the money that Kenyans contribute to NSSF, NHIF right now is broke. It cannot pay its expenses. NSSF, people are retiring and cannot be given their pension. You want to come and tell people who are already seeing misappropriation of money to continue contributing. Mr. Speaker, this is wrong. I see a lot of insensitivity in this government. I see a lot of cluelessness. And Mr. Speaker, let me say this. The unfortunate thing, when the UDA administration was campaigning, they appealed to the people who are desperate in this country. They appealed to the so-called hustlers. But, Mr. Speaker, the first opportunity that this government had to show that they really meant what they said, this is the first budget that they are bringing. This first opportunity that they have, they've squandered it. They've squandered it, Mr. Speaker, because the first thing that I would have wanted to see is how the loopholes of corruption will be sealed, how wastage will be sealed by this government. Mr. Speaker, if we cannot continue affording a budget of over 3 trillion shillings, what is wrong with us saying that this country can only finance 2.1 trillion shillings and not tax Kenyans to death? Mr. Speaker, I oppose. Thank you.